So I completed my 25 hours of volunteering field experience through the La Crosse Housing Authority, and my main population that I served was older adults, and some had various disabilities, while others mainly just had lower income, so they didn't have the social support or just the financial stability. So, the types of recreation activities that I did throughout this experience were nail painting for the residents. I was able to pamper them and give them a mini manicure. I decorated cookies. That was my one activity that I planned by myself. And then I also did present wrapping for the residents around the holiday time. And although I had a lot of great experiences, I think there were some moments that I will probably remember forever. So I was able to connect with so many residents, and I was able to make my own program activity for different buildings. And I learned about many obstacles that the residents have to face every single day, if that's mental health, financial problems, or just family dynamics that they have to deal with. And the residents were very welcoming, and I never felt like I didn't belong. I felt like I did belong there and I was making a difference. And one moment that I will always look back on is a man named Josh. He commented on the activity that I planned, and when he was done decorating cookies, he said, "Oh, you should do this again. I really enjoyed myself." And even though that was the smallest comment, it really made a difference in how I was feeling, because I was feeling very nervous and I just wanted them to enjoy themselves and have a good time. So that made me feel really good. And another great memory was when I was decorating the residents' nails. I got a few residents asking if I was going to cosmetology school, and I just laughed because my nail decorating was not good, and it did not look like I was going to cosmetology school. They were just grateful that I was there pampering them, because they don't get that a lot, and that I was taking the time out of my day to help them. But some of the challenges that I faced during the experience, I would say completing my own activity, because I did have guidance throughout the way, but they really let me just make it my own. And I had to think of a recreation activity I like to do, and I automatically thought of baking. So I was able to think of an idea related to the holiday season. So I was in charge of buying the supplies while getting reimbursed and thinking of creative ways to get the residents involved. So I was very nervous the day of the activity, because I wanted the residents to show up and have a good time. But my nerves quickly went away when they showed up, because they were so welcoming and willing to help me through the process. And I provided hot apple cider, the fresh baked cookies that they could decorate with the sprinkles and icing. And then another challenge that I faced was having those harder conversations with the residents, just hearing about their different family dynamics, their mental health. And I remember around Thanksgiving time, I was asking different residents what they were doing for Thanksgiving, and oftentimes they weren't going to do anything, or they didn't have any family to visit, or no one was visiting them. So that was hard to hear, because I feel like everyone deserves to have that special family time and just to get away for a little bit, and not have to face the harsh reality all the time. So that was hard to hear, and I didn't really know how to respond at times. So if someone would tell me that they were going to volunteer through the La Crosse Housing Authority, I would tell them to come in with a creative mindset and just be ready to create your own activity, and to be open-minded when different opportunities are given to you, because you never know what you're going to experience. So the supervisors, Fawn and Stephanie, will always be there to help you, since they have done this for many years, but they're not going to just hand it to you because they want you to have those different experiences. So I thought was really helpful. So overall, I thought this experience was really awesome. I learned how excited I am to go into this field and future career. And in order to work in this field, I think it's very important to be open-minded and patient and just willing to challenge yourself, because you never know what you're going to face that day. And I think every day is different, especially in this field. I've met so many amazing people through this experience, and I'm very grateful. And since I had such a good experience with the La Crosse Housing Authority, I am continuing to volunteer with them next semester, which is really awesome. And I think since I created this relationship with them, they're going to help me in the future, and I'm super grateful for that. And that's it.